We go to 119 pounds. Pat Coyle against Coyle-Wilson.
No, I didn't have to take it.
119. Pat Coyle, a freshman, 14-7 against Coyle-Wilson, a sophomore, 13-8. Now, earlier this year, Coyle-Wilson against Phillipsburg was a loser, 4-0 to Pat Coyle. The headgear comes off. With 1:40 to go on the clock here in the first period. 9-0, the team score. No score here at 119. Look for Ed Moore to go up to 125 tonight against either Mike Kovacs or Marty White, and I'm sure it'll be Marty White. On the whistle. Both wrestlers lock up high and off the mat they go. Coyle-Wilson dives in for that left leg on Coyle, and we're going to have a caution. And I believe he gave the caution to Wilson. Wilson dives low again, grabs for the left wrist. Now tries to go back behind the right knee of Coyle, but losing his balance, and Coyle trying to pop his head out. Jim Reynolds tells him to fight off the move, avoid the takedown. 1 minute to go in period number 1. No score in this one, and there's the takedown. Takedown for Pat Coyle, and he leads it 2-0, and off the mat they go. Back to center with 50 seconds to go on the clock here in period number 1 at 119. Coyle a 4-0 winner the last time they met. With the tight waist. Trying to bar that left arm is Pat Coyle. Gives up on that. Tries to stick the head on the side and drive that way, but can't. Trying to stand and come out is Coyle-Wilson. With 20 seconds to go in the first period, he stands, he's almost out. But Coyle trips him and takes him back down. Before beating Matt Dorier of Voorhees with a pin in 145, Wilson had lost 4 consecutive. To Chris White of High Point, the Steve Class of Wilson, to Nick Carasola of North Hunterdon, and to Tim Cunningham of Hunterdon Central. Now granted, there's some pretty tough customers, but it really affected his record. And the first period ends with Pat Coyle leading by a score of 2-0 over Coyle-Wilson at 119 pounds. Lowell, if you look at the statistics of Coyle-Wilson, he's had some pretty tough clientele, but he's been kind of like the weak link down low, if they have any.
Well, I don't know if he's a weak link. He's a young wrestler, and he's wrestled some really outstanding competition this year. That's a 119 is a tough weight class, especially the people that Warren Hill is wrestling.
Tries a power half to start here in period number 2. But he's riding kind of high, and Coyle does not get a chance to pop out from behind as Wilson gets his composure back. Pressure on the head and neck by Coyle-Wilson. Tries that power half again, and he starts to turn Coyle. A 2 count. It was a quick one, but we're going to get a reversal. 2 back points and 2 on a reversal, and it goes 4-2. So he tied it up with the back points, but couldn't hold on. 1 minute to go in period number 2. Pat Coyle leads it by a score of 4-2. Tries to go crossface, gives up on that. Underhooks the left arm. Tight waist and left elbow. Tries to gain the leverage that way and can't with 41 seconds to go on the clock. Trying to sit and turn in is Coyle-Wilson. Caution against Pat Coyle on a penalty point, and it goes 4-3. Coyle-Wilson gains the penalty point. 31 seconds to go in period number 2. Trying to stand is Coyle-Wilson. We're at 119 pounds. Ed Moore on deck, a senior at 19-2 for Peaburg against most likely Marty White, 14-2, a junior for Warren Hills. 9-0 is the score. Warren Hills with a fall at 103 pounds from Doug Dietrich as he pinned Dave Homa at 103. And then Earl Cornine, a late escape for a 3-2 win over Scott Prinzy. And as the horn sounds, it ends 4-3 in period number 2. So we go to the third period. Warren Hills takes the offensive position for the third and final period here at 119 pounds. Trying to stand is Pat Coyle. Coyle reaches back to the head and gets the reversal. Big reversal for Coyle. He now leads it 6-3. Tight waist and left wrist. This is pretty much the way things went the last time out between these two wrestlers. Coyle won it 4-0. Coyle just tries to pick him up and break him down again. Stall warning. And now 1 point awarded to Coyle as he leads it 7-3. And the stalling point with 1:11 to go here in period number 3. Warren Hills crowd kind of quiet after going up by a score of 9-0. 1 minute to go in the third period. Bob Jurley with his hands on his knees looks on as the wrestlers are about to go off. Pat Coyle, the freshman, leads Coyle-Wilson 7-3. Tries to lock up a cradle, but can't. Tries to tilt him and bring him back on the mat, but they're off. Although Avicino hasn't made a call yet, and now as he starts to bring him back, he whistles it dead. And Bob Jurley says, why? Jurley can't believe it. .25 seconds to go. And a 7-3 commanding lead for Pat Coyle over Coyle-Wilson. Bob Jurley just telling him to not do anything stupid here with 15 seconds to go. And Peaburg will get on the board and make it 9-3. Another stalling point makes it 8-3. And the horn sounds, that's the end. 8-3 is the decision for Pat Coyle over Coyle-Wilson. It makes the score 9-3. Warren Hills over Phillipsburg, and we'll be back with more in a moment.